that you're a cheater.
Needs these guys. Jake needs Tyson and needs all these other people because
Dana White just completely ruined the idea of the boxing match between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. And to be honest, it's difficult to dispute with the dude. Paul Jake wasn't interested in the blood, sweat, and injuries sustained during a genuine boxing match. The goal from the beginning was to rake in celebrity, wealth, and let's face it, not from putting someone to sleep, but from the content of milking YouTube's gold.
And that thing that you came out with today, nobody on earth thinks that you really wrote that. You're too stupid. And for those of you that don't know, if you've ever watched one of his fights and you see when they do the stare down, the guy that's...
Tyson makes outrageous promotional videos and dramatic. Dana White, of course, didn't just criticize Jake for being a fame chaser. He brought up so many alleged shady dealings that it felt like a courtroom drama. And by the end, even I had more reasons to dislike Jake Paul than I had imagined possible. Face-off clips weren't just side projects. They were the main attraction. The man knows how to ride the hype train straight into the bank. And it's true that once a YouTuber, always a YouTuber.
Stupid. And for those of you that don't know, if you've ever watched one of his fights and you see when they do the stare down, the guy that's standing in the middle with the warlock nose and the big warlock wart on his face, apparently that's his manager. And that guy used to be an accountant for me. And let's just say this, he no longer works for me, and I think he's a scumbag.
Dana White is destroying Jake Paul in his trademark no-nonsense gives zero crap approach, denouncing him as one of the biggest scammers to ever enter the fight sports industry. Dana accuses Jake of using steroids to boost his energy and dismisses his entire boxing career as a series of gimmicky bouts. But he doesn't just hurl insults for fun.
I didn't even know the guy was fighting. When Jake Paul lost to Fury, I haven't really paid attention to Jake.
I have love for Jake too.
Before anyone dismisses Dana's remarks, let's keep in mind that he is the one who transformed the UFC from a backyard brawl into a multi-billion-dollar global empire. His expertise in the fight game is unquestionable. Even the loudest skeptics must sit down and listen to him because he is an authority.
You think that you can do it better than we do? We're doing this whole thing wrong. You could treat the fighters better than we do. Knock yourself out. Go start your own business. It's easy to do. Get the Warlock on it. The Warlock can get it started for you. What you and the Warlock should be focused on is your business.
But Dana's anger isn't just about his personal grudge with Jake. It goes deeper than that. It seems like you've degraded boxing as a whole, turning it into a clickbait show for money. To make matters worse, Dana targets Jake's manager, mockingly referring to him as the Warlock. Apparently, this man was once, and Dana claims that he was demoted to being Jake Paul's errand boy after failing to make it as a UFC accountant. Dana presents the man as a warning, a former number cruncher who is now frantically attempting to remain relevant by clinging to Jake's social media accounts. The entire circus is rife with derision, and Dana makes sure to emphasize how far this Warlock has deviated from any sort of respectability.
He fights older people that are smaller. It's all the same.
Buckle up if you think Dana's trash talk stops there. He challenges Jake Paul in a way that only a real fight promoter could, and it goes far beyond words. Dana requests a steroid test, claiming that Jake's biceps aren't exactly the result of traditional hard work and protein shakes. Showdown wants random drug tests for Jake, and to demonstrate that he has nothing to hide, Dana even offers a crazy deal in which he will submit to random cocaine testing for 10 years in order to demonstrate his clean status.
I'm ready to roll, buddy. I don't use cocaine. Do you use steroids? Let's do this, Jake.